aerobatic competitions, soloing on his 14th birthday, and building airplanes. This guy's a rock star. Let's talk with him in the hangar. Welcome to In the Hangar. I'm Bailey Ward.
And I'm Christy Schaefer. We're filming on location at the Flying Ice booth here at AirVenture. It's a little wet today.
It is a little wet today, rained for a little bit, but hey, sun's out now.
We are here for it. We'd like to thank Flying Ice for sponsoring us, as well as Clemens Insurance. We could not be here without those guys, so thank you so much. Bailey, who do we have?
We have like I said, a rock star in the house today. Adam, introduce yourself. Hello, thank you so much for coming on the show. Give us a little background, who you are, where you're from.
Sounds great. Thank you guys very much for having me.
Absolutely.
I'm Adam. I'm 15 years old now. I started flying when I was 12.
I was going to say, I noticed the youth wristband.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold on a second.
Yeah,
we're talking about soloing and building airplanes and rock star. Who are you?
So I started flying when I was 12. I've been doing it for the last 3 years. I soloed on my 14th birthday. And
props to you.
Yeah, did it in a tail dragger. And then,
wow.
Yeah.
That's Citabria, right?
Citabria, yeah. And then a month later, I got into the RV-8 and did the solo on that aircraft. And then a little bit later, I was doing my first ever competition in the RV-8.
Okay, so let's talk about that, because you can't even get your private pilot certificate or even solo until you're 16. How did you do this?
So the rules are different up north.
Yes, he forgot to mention.
Yeah.
From Canada.
From Canada. Yeah.
Yes, he's here on vacation.
Yeah. So up there, you can actually solo right when you're 14 years old. You can get your student pilot permit then. So you can solo right on your 14th birthday.
You get a student pilot permit?
Yeah,
dude,
14.
Canada's
Man,
cool.
I wish I would have known this when I was 14. I would have
had your parents move to
took a hike
Canada.
up to Canada.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, that's really good to know, because I was sitting here thinking, wait a minute. Okay, so now you soloed in an RV-8, you said.
Yeah, soloed in.
That's amazing. I haven't even flown the RV-8
Yeah,
yet.
me neither.
I haven't
which is
soloed
super
an
cool.
RV-8.
But he's also doing something else with another RV. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so currently I'm building RV-10. So
Whoa.
getting that ready. Because
Like
currently,
you?
Me and my dad.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh, you guys.
And I hear your mom forced your dad to get his private.
Yeah, so when I first brought it to him when I was 12, I was like, Dad, I'm 12 now. It's time to start flying some airplanes.
Right, as any 12-year-old
as any
would say.
normal 12-year-old kid, yeah.
Yeah, it's time to start. And my mom wasn't too happy about me going up just by myself, so she was like, yeah, you got to go out, you got to go get your license with him, make sure that he's good. But now, whenever he wants to go up flying, my mom's always making sure that I'm going up with him so that he's good in the cockpit.
Just to make sure he's in check, right?
Yeah.
So what's that like flying with your dad? What's your experience?
It's fun. It's something great for us to do together. It's a little different than most people do with their dads, but I certainly love doing it.
Yeah, some kids go fishing with their dads. Some kids work on cars. You fly and build airplanes.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. Now, in Canada, how old can you be to get your actual private pilot certificate?
For a private pilot certificate, it's 17 years old.
Okay, so that part is
that's
the same. You can just solo. So is your plan to have like 500 hours by the time you get it?
Well, currently I'm sitting at about 200 hours.
Oh my God. So I wasn't far
same.
off. I was being silly, but you're serious.
He's 15.
15 now, yeah.
I'm 19, and we have about the same hours. Look, no, give me some. That's awesome.
No, that's incredible.
So I know you have a channel. I hear you have a channel.
Yes, yeah.
Where can people find that, and how can we keep up with you?
So I post my stuff on YouTube and Instagram on Turned and Banked with an N. On there, I share my experiences as a 15-year-old pilot and some of the stuff I do. But really my main goal with that is that I've gotten to do some really cool stuff in aviation, and it wouldn't have been possible without the support of my parents.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
There's lots of people out there that don't necessarily have that. And I want to make getting into aviation in youth more accessible. So through my channel, I'm trying to put all of the, not all, but part of the proceeds I generate through that channel towards actually getting more kids in the air, discovery flights, ground material, and starting to pay for their private pilot's licenses.
That's incredible. It gives me
Using
chills.
his powers for good. I love that.
Yep, that seems to be the theme of the day.
Yeah, no kidding.
I love it.
That's the theme of my life.
Right?
Right? That is like something near and dear to my heart. So I really love that you guys are doing that.
Yeah. So obviously, we keep saying you're a rock star. Moving forward, what do you plan to do once you get your private? Are you wanting to pursue aviation full time? Which I know you're 15. There's lots of room.
Yeah. What do you want to do with your whole life?
But yeah, just kind of give us a little idea.
I mean, I think I've got lots of stuff that I'm looking into doing in the future. But I'm really interested in aircraft design as well, like on the more engineering side of it as well.
That's
something I'm also
naturally
looking
building the
into
RV-10.
building
Yeah,
the
that's
RV-10,
actually really cool.
So,
You're going to have one heck of a resume by the time you get out of college.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. Yeah, I've already built an airplane. What you got for me?
Yeah, right.
That will be your interview.
Well, Adam, you're absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I think your story is awesome for young aviators, people who are maybe even older than you.
I was going to say,
hear.
he's an inspiration for
Because,
any age,
you know,
honestly.
it just lets you know, like, no matter where you're at in life, whatever barriers you have, like, you can definitely overcome them as long as you put your heart and soul into it. And I think it's obvious that you have. So, great job to you. It was an honor speaking with you today. Enjoy AirVenture in the States while you're here.
Thank you.
I was
going to
say, fun fact, we are closer to Canada than we are to
you're
Texas
home.
right now. So, I mean, there's that. So it's probably easier for him to get down here.
Right.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of In the Hangar. Of course, it couldn't be possible without y'all, and it couldn't be possible without our
Sponsors. We have sponsors like 67 Designs for the camera mounts.
Yep.
We got Z Vision, the best lighting system for your airplane possible, I've heard.
Yes, Colton Mortgage.
Yeah, and NPS Protects.
So, guys, again, thank you so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
In the Hangar.